New at 11, it is technology that has all kinds of applications, from creating toys to decor to musical instruments. But over at IU Health, it's being used to improve care.
Our Rachel Krause shows us how 3D printers are helping families and physicians.
We can basically personalize medicine.
Tucked away inside University Hospital, Brian Overshiner keeps a close eye on the work his 3D printers are churning out. What started as a hobby while working as a radiation therapist for IU back in 2014.
And it's now snowballed into a full-fledged 3D lab.
Able to print
Everything from mobility aids for rehab patients to prototypes for the School of Medicine researchers.
Since 2017, they've grown and expanded into the lab they have now, with multiple 3D printers and materials working constantly.
We can customize treatment devices specifically for patients.
Utilizing their 3D printing prowess, creating models that can show heart defects, helping better educate their healthcare staff.
We can learn seeing and reading and looking at pictures or videos, but having that hands-on piece for you to be able to hold kind of ties all that together.
Heather Humphrey at Riley Hospital for Children says a child's heart may only be the size of a strawberry. So these large 3D printed models can show all kinds of health issues or defects on hand. They've become a critical way to explain health issues and how they're caring for patients.
The light bulbs go on very, very quickly.
Just seeing that there, you can actually visualize where that hole is and what might be needed for closing it.
Pediatric cardiologist Jyoti Patel says pivoting from pen and paper, this allows them to show mom and dad exactly what kind of issue their child is facing.
You can see that, oh wow, there actually is a hole between the bottom chambers of the heart, which is kind of a interesting and somewhat tough concept to grasp at times, that there's physically actually a hole there.
Becoming a vital part of the care they can offer.
They've brought a piece that I wouldn't want to be without moving forward.
Over the past few years, Overshiner says they've built their 3D Innovations Lab into one of the leading labs in the Midwest, able to measure its success by how many lives they've impacted.
I think they've seen the benefits of it firsthand. Obviously, we've had patients tell us, this is the first time in 5 years that I've actually understood what's going on with me, because now they have a visual representation that's just easier to understand.
And with technology evolving and improving what they're able to print out, Overshiner says these 3D models have the ability to make a massive impact on patient health care in the years to come.
It's got so much more potential. We're just scratching the surface.
Wow.
And they've got all these different printers inside IU Health, and they have the ability to use all different kinds of materials to do these different kinds of printing. Depending on what kind of model they're making, they can create a jawbone, they can create congenital heart defects, really anything anyone might need. They say it's been really helpful.
So in the new Black Panther movie, they used 3D printing to create a DNA sequence to save the day. Don't want to give too much away in the movie, but it was amazing, and this is kind of like the first steps of that. I know that was a movie, but it shows you what's possible.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's definitely made a really, really big difference for them.
It's a great story.
That's
Thanks,
awesome.
Rachel.